Okay, so I want to give the female goldfish Epsom salt bath because she is really not doing very well. So this is a little tub that I cleaned the wax mostly all off of. I'm measuring the temperature now to get it to about 80. It's 82.9. And when I add the water from the fish tank with the goldfish, it will lower it. So I'm a little unclear how low I need to get it prior to that point. I also have a clock here because you're not supposed to leave the goldfish in longer than 3 to 5 minutes. I'm thinking maybe 5. Okay, so it's down to 92.9. Maybe just a little bit more water. Because it's supposed to be between 70 and 80. It's quite nice and warm. And I've been thinking to the goldfish that this is, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't really see it in the picture, but this is the goldfish here. No, I don't see it in the picture. Okay, so 82.6, 82.4, 82.1, and I think, oh darn it, I know, I forgot to put the prime in to make the chlorine not reactive. I gotta go get the chlorine. Okay, so it's down to 81.3. I've got the prime. I've put in already 3 tablespoons more or less. I used this tablespoon to measure, and I had it heaped a little bit because when I measured it, it was a little below straight across, level. It was not quite a tablespoon. Okay, don't think I need very much prime. Okay, that should undo the chlorine because this is 4 liters of water, more or less. Okay, so now the next trick is going to be to get the goldfish to swim into the container because my net did not arrive and won't arrive until tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can get the goldfish to maybe my angle is wrong. Okay, so we have the goldfish. However, we have a lot more water than I anticipated. Okay, so goldfish. Okay, so the goldfish is now in the bath and it's 11:31. So at more or less 11:36, I would take her out. She is having a hard time swimming, So I don't know if you can see her in the picture. Yes, I guess a little bit. Okay. The trouble swimming has to do with the fact she's so bloated, and I'm thinking compacted. Okay, so it's now down to 79.1, so I think that's okay. Sweetie goldfish. What a good goldfish. Epsom salt. It's actually effective because of how it works with tissue and stuff. I'm so worried about the goldfish. Now it's down to 78.8. What it does, what Epsom salt does, what magnesium does, is it equalizes the pressure, sort of. When she's in a bath like this, the Epsom salt is actually going into her tissue. So when it does that, it's hopefully going to do two things. One is this is likely to happen. It will relax her muscles, which are presently, I'm sure, she's like major stress because she's been unable to be healthy for a couple of weeks. The other thing it will do, hopefully, is relax her organs that are holding in what's the compacted material. And I think she was really good. I did much less severe thing with her. Let's see what time it is. It's 33, so we've got 3 more minutes. And she got a lot better. But then, after a 3-day fast, which had begun it, when I put in, I foolishly put in one of those pellet things that are treats that sink to the bottom, because so many of the videos talked about how they get air and that's the problem. But I've had her since 2001, and I've been feeding her the same thing, and she wasn't sick. So I'm not sure the air thing is quite as accurate as the fact that I didn't clean her water enough in the beginning for several years. So I think I irritated her organs badly. And then the bowl she was in, the big punch bowl, was actually too little. And apparently, I don't know if it's true, but they say that goldfish bodies don't get bigger, but their organs inside do. And so their organs can get damaged by a situation like that. So 1 more minute. So I could have hurt her, and then it only took effect later. I mean, that could well be the case. I don't see it. 1 more minute, about 35 seconds. So now, then the next problem is going to be getting her back into the little thing to move her into the tank. I wonder if I could just pick her up. I have to use a walker, so I can't really do things that require me to let go of the walker. $35, $36, so it's 36 now. I guess I should figure out how to take her out. Maybe I can just pick her up. She isn't awfully clean on there. Okay, she's not good, but that worked really quite well. Okay, so, okay, she's now back in the aquarium, and the video I saw that showed doing this said you had to do it, I think he said once a day for 5 days. But I don't know if his goldfish was as badly affected as she is. She's very, very, she may be a little bit less swollen now. Okay, so let's see if we can just switch this over to see the goldfish. There she is. You can see the bulge. And now she's going to rest on the bottom. I'm sure she needs to recover. She does seem slightly less bulgy. But she hasn't pooped at all, so I guess that means it's all still in there. But maybe not quite as much pressure, given that some of the swelling has been reduced by the Epsom salts. Okay, there we go. Thank you.